Vignesh has given NOC, is it?
Yes, my lords. In fact, Vignesh Shetty has not given invoice Vakala. Bank has insisted him to give an invoice Vakala through mail. This is what the bank will
All right.
follow the rules to get it done with the
I
invoice.
am not bothered about the rules of the bank. Yes, sir.
My lord, the sale that is now questioned before your lordship
Ah.
is something that came to the notice of this court only after they filed a memo. Now, this court has noticed that there is not even a day's notice given to me while the car has been sold. There is a memo filed before this court on 18/1/2024, my lord. If the
Hmm.
memo may kindly be taken. That's
18
filed by the bank.
18-1.
Please, my lord. In my copy, there is no date. It's either 10/1 or 18/1. my lord. They have produced the paper publication of the auction.
Lord, I have not been served with a copy of this memo. my
Wait,
lord.
madam. Yes. Who has filed a memo?
The bank has filed a memo, my lord.
Ask them.
10/1/2024.
You should ask Vignesh Shetty. They are
No,
here
my lords,
on-
I gone through the paper. I know.
I
that
did
the-
not ask you anything. Wait. Yes.
Idರಲ್ಲಿ,
Ah.
the notice that they have produced supposedly sale notice anta ಹೇಳಿ 16/11/2023 they have produced it.
Page ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು sir ಎಲ್ಲ.
In the memo, the first page, my lord. First page in the
Memo dated
memo dated 10/1/24 or 18, my lord, because none copy nalli they have not written the first.
10/1/24. All
Please,
right.
my lord. There is
Page.
a memo, first page itself, there is a notice, registered post.
First page.
Please, my lord. Memo is the first page. Immediately after that,
Memo is written statement of objection 10-1.
Not that one, my lords.
Memo to produce notice postal receipt. ಅದು.
please, that memo.
Find
And first
attached.
one is 16/11/2023.
What is 1611?
Registered post letter to the defaulting borrower, irregularity in payment anta ಹೇಳಿ, this they claim is the sale notice to me.
1 minute, 1 minute. This first notice ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದ?
ಆ first notice ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ 16/11 ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. That is the one they claim is the notice given to me.
All right.
Now, on the next page, my lord, there is a postal receipt which they have produced, a copy of that. At the date to 20/11/2023. ಆ
ಹಾ.
postal receipt ಕಳ್ಸಿರೋದೇ 16/11, post ಮಾಡಿರೋದು 20/11.
Yes.
And they have themselves produced the covers and return covers. Otherly, the third and fourth page. 23/11 it is attempted, 24/11, 25/11, 26.
Third and fourth page ಯಾವುದು?
They have produced the copy of the return notice. A postal receipt ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ
Notice ವಾಪಸ್ ಬಂದಿರೋದು.
ವಾಪಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ they have produced saying unclaimed ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ.
Unclaimed date ಏನದು?
ಅದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ return to sender is 30/11. ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ 23, 24, 25, 28 is there.
All right.
Now, my lord, the last page is the sale notice that they have produced, paper will publish ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. That if my lord sees, it's at the bottom of the page. ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ State Bank of India ಅಂತ ಒಂದು publication ಇದೆ. That is dated 18/11. That auction.
1 minute, 1. Where did you get it?
Here, my lord, at the bottom of the page, square ಆಗಿ State Bank of India ಅಂತ publication ಇದೆ. Paper, State Bank of India.
Yes, yes.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ bottom date is 18/11. Now 16/11's notice which they even posted to me on 20/11, they have already put it on for auction on 18/11.
Auction was to be held on 28/11.
28/11, and they say 18/11 they have already put it for auction. I have not even been put to notice. And now, if your lordship may kindly see, along with my petition, I have produced the panchnama of my car being seized.
Page number. Page number.
Page number 52, my lord, Annexure E1.
52.
Please, my lord, along with the 52 of the petition.
huh,
15/11 is the date my car is seized.
15/11.
Panchnama, 15/11.
Yes.
Toyota Innova anta,
Hmm.
15/11 they seized that.
Yes.
And Annexure F 16/11, I have given a representation to them saying, whatever is the amount that is to be regularized, I will pay. As against Innova, there is no due. Please grant me opportunity. NP ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ 4 ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. 4ಅಲ್ಲಿ anyway this is not NPA Innova ಇರೋದು. I will pay ಅಂತ I give a representation.
Hmm.
In fact, there is a reply from them on 20th asking me to regularize it, which is at Annexure G, page 58.
Page 58.
58, my lord. There is an email.
Yes.
If I may read that portion, my lord, with reference to your letter, we have to inform you that as per RBI guidelines, if one account is NPA, all other accounts are marked as NPA, even if the repayment for other accounts are coming. Hence, following RBI guideline, we have seized your car. We request you to regularize the SME term loan account in order to avoid further action in the matter of seized vehicle. This, they are giving it to me on 20th of November.
After putting it for.
ಅದು ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹಾಕಿರೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲಿ ಈ 20th ಅವ್ರು ಆ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ನನಗೆ ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು.
ಆಯ್ತು.
The first notice they claim is also sent only on 20th. I have not received it at all.
ಆಮೇಲೆ.
So therefore, my lord, I am here before this court seeking regularization.
Hmm.
When I am before this court, this petition is filed on 4th of December. Then they say on 19th that it is already sold.
Those
Then they have
orders-
filed this memo.
I have captured all this in the.
Please,
office.
my lord. Therefore, the sale is absolutely done without no notice to the person, and of course that Innova against there was not even one EMI pending.
Yes. Yes.
My lord, the first and foremost thing is that or an allegation murder it is that sale has been taken place on 18. That itself is a wrong submission. That I'll for that
Paper
point, I'll-
paper
No,
publication
paper
ತಪ್ಪಾ?
publication published on the usually paper publication top ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಆ ಡೇ ಪಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಪೇಪರ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಫಾರ್ಮೆಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವೋ ದಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೆಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಆನ್
Paper
18th.
publication ಅಲ್ಲಿ 18th ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಅದು
ಅಂತ
ತಪ್ಪಾ?
ತಪ್ಪು ನೋ ಅದು ತಪ್ಪು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಮೈ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್.
Don't think this court would not understand that. 18th is the day on which you have given it to the paper for publication. The auction is supposed to be held on 22nd. Correct?
No.
ಯಾವತ್ತು auction ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು?
My lords, on 28th we have put it for auction.
When was the auction done?
28th only.
28th.
8th only.
The date
28th
on
we
which
have-
the auction was fixed.
Yes, my lord.
Correct.
My lord, before that, earlier date of
You have
appeal, this
already-
court has asked me about the NPA. See, auction ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Let me prove on the NPA only. When the court has asked me, it is my duty that I
I have
have to
not
answer.
asked you anything.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಿಯರಿಂಗ್ NPA ನೇ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಹರಕೆರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಐ ಮೀನ್ ನೀವು ಸೀಸ್
I have
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ.
asked questions to Vignesh which he has answered. I have not
No,
asked you any question.
That question was asked me only. If it is not, if it is asked to the Vignesh Shetty, it's my duty that I should prove before the court.
Not
because of-
necessary.
No, because of wrong submission of regarding the NPA only, all these things have been
No
happened.
problem. Yes.
I may be heard on this, my lords.
Absolutely.
lords-
Tell me, madam.
NPA, regarding NPA, my lords,
Hmm.
as the,
ಎಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು?
They claim it is 23 lakhs.
23
18
lakhs
lakhs is
ಈಗ?
the amount due. They have to state
At
that.
least 20% ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
Please,
yes.
23 lakhs is what they say.
5 lakhs ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸರಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Yes,
18
tell me,
lakhs.
madam.
my lords,
Tell me, yes.
yeah, before going to NPA, my lords.
No, you said NPA, first go to
Yes,
NPA.
yes, my lords, madam. I am filing a memo along with the RBI guidelines where it is been mentioned regarding the NPA. Based on that RBI guidelines only, all the banks should act.
Correct.
I am just giving that.
And don't tell me rudimentary things in this court. If you do not know anything, learn. This court is aware that RBI guidelines ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ. That's all right.
doesn't-
Now tell me,
I'm not saying that this court is not
Now-
aware.
now
My-
tell
my
me,
lords, it's my.
RBI, that's all right. RBI guidelines ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಅದನ್ನ ರಿಪ್ಲೈಲು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ. RBI guidelines ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಒಂದ್ NPA ಆದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ NPA ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. You want to tell that? Leave it. Yes.
Yes, my lords. If
I
the
have
court
heard
is well-
Vignesh Shetty enough and more. I am just
my
giving you audience, that's all,
Please,
only to impose costs. Yes.
no, my lords, please don't repeat the word that I have already been heard Vignesh Shetty. Because my
Definitely,
lords,
orders
yeah.
I have recorded.
orders.
I have
ಅಲ್ಲ,
recorded every
lords,
order,
my
in
lords,
every
I'll-
order what
I'll tell
Vignesh
my
Shetty has
lords,
said.
ನಾನೇನಾದ್ರೂ wrong
This is
submission- my
highly,
lords,
I am not on you, madam. Highly unfair practice on the part of the bank. So bank will be saddled with costs. Definitely.
My lords,
ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿ dictating orders ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದು dictating ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ you change the counsel and try to say something else.
for that
No.
I'll give a justification for that,
No,
my
no,
lords.
no, I will not accept. I need not accept every justification of the bank. Yes,
My lords, if anything asked for me, then it is my duty that I
I
have
have
to
not
answer
asked
the
you
court.
anything.
Allah, bank, see, I am the bank.
No,
Here,
you're
I'm
not the one who was there
I'm
earlier.
representing the bank, my
Oh,
lords.
no,
It's
you are
my
not the one,
duty.
you are not the one who was earlier here.
Correct, my lords. I
Get
told-
Vignesh Shetty, I will hear everything. Yes.
My lords, when the NOC is given, then how?
No, I am
how,
not,
Vignesh
this,
Shetty can
that is
come
what
here?
is, that is what will be for imposition of costs on the bank.
My lords, if wrong submission made before this honorable court, obviously that order based on that submission only court has passed here, that itself is.
So you're
wrong,
telling
my lords.
Vignesh Shetty has made wrong submissions?
That is why,
All right.
that is
yes.
why, my lords, I am.
Record that also. You are
that-
telling Vignesh
please-
Shetty has
please
made wrong
record it.
submission.
Please record it, my lords.
Yes, I will. do.
See, based on.
Anyway, it's on live streaming. It will be recorded. Don't-
Please, my lords, please. See, for that only I'm here, because for that only, see, I was not knowing all these things which has happened earlier. When the bank has come to me by, along with the invoice,
Your officer is here?
my lords,
Your bank official is here?
yeah, he was here only. Yeah,
Ah, let him become aware.
yes, my lords, ugly, our,
5 lakhs will be the cost.
yes, my lords, if it is proved that if we
No,
have
proof,
done
no,
anything,
Nothing, yes.
my lords, when they came to my office along with the invoice only, I got to know all these things.
Bank cannot play
Bank
smart here,
only-
madam.
Bank only explained everything that.
They are
this
before a
is-
court of law. This
Yes.
is not,
Let them be, my lords.
yes, let them be.
No, my lord, because they have
What
to.
let them
because
be?
If they are, my lords, ಅವ್ರೇನಾದ್ರು ನಂಗೆ wrong information ಕೊಟ್ರೆ, obviously my submission also will become wrong only. Let them give a right, right instructions for me there, so that my argument will be in the right way
Ah,
only.
now, whatever on merits you want to tell fast.
Merits, my lords, before getting into the merits, I want to
Before
argue.
getting illa, only on the merits.
My lords,
Before
I
the
am- yes,
court
my
has
lords.
got into other things 20 occasions earlier.
yes, my
Yes.
lords. Followed by the judgments, I wanted to argue on the maintainability of this honor,
Ah,
this
yes,
case.
Kodi. Writ petition is not maintainable.
My lords,
ಆಮೇಲೆ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮಿಷ. My lords, ink page number 1.
Hmm.
ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ.
Yes.
PHR Invent Educational Society versus UCO Bank and others.
Paragraph,
My lords, I have highlighted in the first para only that.
first para is head note.
Yeah, I
You
have,
take me to the paragraph.
yes, my lords. That head note only I have highlighted.
Head note is not written by the judge. It
Yes,
is by
my
the
lords.
publisher.
Yes, my lords.
Go to the paragraph.
I'll go to the paragraph. My lords, ink page number 8, para 14.
Hmm.
There also I have highlighted.
Hmm.
The law with regard to the, regarding to entertaining a petition under Article 226 of the Constitution in case of availability of alternate remedy is well settled. In the case of Satyavati Tandon Supra, this court observed thus. 43 point. Unfortunately, the High Court overlooked the settled law that the High Court will ordinarily not entertain a petition under Article 226 of the Constitution if any effective remedy is available to the aggrieved person, and that this rule applies with greater rigor in matter and involving recovery of taxes, cess, fees, other types of public money and the dues of bank and other financial institutions. In our view, while dealing with the petitions involving challenge to the action taken, recovery of the public dues, etc., High Court must keep in mind that the legislation enacted by Parliament and state legislatures for recovery of such dues are a code unto themselves in as much as they not only contain comprehensive procedure for recovery of the dues, but also envisage constitution of quasi judicial bodies for redressal of the grievance of any aggrieved person. Therefore, in all such cases, the High Court must insist that the before availing remedy under Article 226 of the Constitution, a person must exhaust the remedies available under the relevant statute. This is regarding the jurisdiction. And though they have a merits, if so for that also there is a separate order, my lords. Kindly see page number,
16.
no, 26, sorry, 23, my lords.
Hmm.
This is the judgment of, I'll read the cost statements. High Court of Delhi judgment, my lords.
Hmm.
Sanjay Dhingra versus IDB Bank Limited and others. Page
Yes.
number 23.
Yes.
Point 9.3,
Hmm.
where a remedy is available under section 17 of SARFAESI Act, this court ought to not to entertain writ petitions under section 226 of constitutional law. And even on merit, the case of the petitioner is not sustainable. The petitioner had approached this court preliminary on the ground that since the loan was issued from the Dubai branch, proceedings under section SARFAESI Act would not be maintainable. In similar circumstances, Bombay High Court has already held that these issues ought to be properly agitated under section 17 of SARFAESI Act before the Debt Recovery Tribunal, my lords. So when such being the case,
Not maintainable.
yes, my lords, if the petition is not maintainable, of course, I'm on the merits only. Bank has not done anything wrong here.
Hmm.
Bank has followed all the SARFAESI measures, but it has to be designed before the DRT, my lords, as per these judgments also. I've given more, 3 more judgments.
Hmm.
Kindly go through it. I don't want to waste the precious time of this honorable court.
No problem. ಹೇಳಿ
Before this honorable court, I
No, no,
will.
you finish. You ಏನೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ.
That's all, my lords. I
ಅಲ್ಲ
agree with,
ಜಡ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ನೇನೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ.
yes, my lords. In the third judgment, sorry, in the fourth judgment also, the same para is repeated in this judgment, which I have regarding the High Court. If there is a well settled law, the High Court should not, it is mentioned in page number 48.
Hmm.
Well settled law is available, then High Court has no jurisdiction, it is like that.
Hmm.
In the last judgment, my lords.
Hmm.
The same para has been repeated in this also, but it is Kerala High Court that is upheld that
All
in
right.
Satyavati case Tandon. They have referred Satyavati case Tandon, so
Satyavati is the basis, madam. There are many judgments written on after Satyavati Tandon that High Court should not entertain a petition. No, because you are vehement in saying that nothing, bank has done nothing wrong.
Yes,
I'm
my
telling
lords.
you. See, Supreme Court has also said that where there is statutory violation, a writ petition even under the surface would be maintained, even in its latest judgment, Supreme Court says so. Why statutory violation I'm saying is, basic thing is, before you initiate any proceedings of seizure, sale or whatever, the borrower must be notified, correct?
yes, my lords,
Ah.
because of that only we will
Correct,
communicate
ಹೌದಾ?
to notice.
Borrower notify ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ? ಅಷ್ಟೇ
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಾಡಿ?
My lords.
After giving the paper publication
Yes, my lords.
on 18th of whatever date it is, for the sale would be on 28th. You issue a notice on 20th. Will that be in accordance with law? That's all. Don't fall prey to these officials of the bank who keep changing the advocates. You should be confident and conscious of what you say. Today, you have stepped in place of Vignesh Shetty. I impose costs, what will be?
My lords, I
What
don't
will be,
know.
tell me?
I don't
The
know.
bank will say, because you have come on record, costs will be imposed. But they will do that. Don't fall prey to the officials of the bank.
Sure, my lords.
That's very important. You are a counsel, I'm telling
The
you.
thing is, my
These
lords-
people keep changing whatever tune they want. Don't do that.
Yes, my lords.
You should have, if
My
Vignesh Shetty is also a counsel.
My lords,
He's
last
also,
year we
he's
are
also a
equally-
counsel.
I know him well.
You
He is
know
my
him.
brother
He-
advocate.
1 minute, he's also a counsel. You should never utter saying that Vignesh Shetty has uttered falsehood before the court.
No,
That's not correct.
I'm not doing direct allegation. Bank has
Direct-
told me such things.
That is what
I'm
I
just
told
telling
you.
that,
That is why I told you, don't fall prey to these officers of the bank.
Yes,
And
I do
and
understand.
mudsling another advocate. Tomorrow they will go to another
My
person.
lords, this is my 16th year of practice. I
Then
saw so
ಯಾಕ್
many,
ನಿಮ್ಗ್
I saw so
ಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು?
many
ಮತ್ತೆ
managers or officials.
Why do you
like
need
this.
all that?
See, they have been told me that when the court is told me that have you aware of the Vignesh Shetty submission and all the need, and how you got the NOC and when it is my duty that I have to convey the
That's
message.
okay.
That's it.
You have,
I
you
don't
you
want
have
to.
done your duty, no problem. We will answer
And
it.
one more submission, my lords, one more request, in fact, but rather than submission, I'll consider this as a request. See, nan ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರೋ advocate ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ shouting at me in the open court, I think that itself is
No,
unfair
that's not
because I'm also
why I
counsel
did.
here.
Nah, this is why. This is why I said it was not shouting on you. It was on the bank. Advocate should not take the time shouting at them. I never shout at any advocate.
My lords, ತಾವು
It's-
ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ 4 o'clock ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು, but list ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. Probably
That's
ನಾನು
all right.
ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ
No
case
problem.
postpone ಆಗ್ಬೋದು.
That is
That
that
was
is
my
all
concern.
right. That is all. Now, I see no court would have entertained any submission of this kind because further hearing, if you change the advocate, that itself would draw adverse inference against the whoever employer it is or the bank, whoever it is. I have permitted you to argue. Yes, you want to make submission, you make submission. But that is not, and any shouting will be only on the on whom you represent, not on the advocate. Not on the advocate at all. I've never shouted on advocate, will never do it unless situation warrants. Okay, now you ಹೇಳಿ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು ಹೇಳಿ. Yes,
My lords, this court has told me that even there is a statutory violation.
Hmm.
According to me, there is no statutory violation at all.
Hmm.
As rightly court has told me asked me that, have you intimated the borrower regarding all this?
ಅಷ್ಟೇ, that's all.
Yes, I have intimated.
Where is
And yes, my lords.
ಕೊಡಿ ಅದು.
Kindly peruse 1 second. My lords, there are two statement of objection has been filed. One is for R1, one is for R2.
Hmm.
R2 file ಮಾಡಿರೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ it is on the legal notice, ink page number 34, that is annexure R3, legal
Page.
notice, page 34, my lords, 34.
ಹಾ, 10/7/23.
Yes, my lords.
ಹೌದಾ? ಹ್ಮ್.
In that legal notice also, we have clearly explained everything regarding the NPA and also regarding the guidelines of the RBI,
Hmm.
how your accounts has been considered as a NPA, though it is
Accept,
regular.
Because
though it is
ಒಂದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ
regular.
ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. That's what you have said here.
Yes,
Hmm.
see, and moreover, my lords, legal notice allenella, when he has come to the bank approaching a loan, since from the loan agreement, we have been intimating him, idagate, let it be the 1 or 2 alla. If you taken a 10 accounts, 10 loans, if one account skip
That is
to
correct. That is RBI guideline.
See, andrunu, they have saying that now namgenu intimation barlilla, they have considered NPA.
Madam, this is-
Ignorance, my
One
concern is
minute,
that,
this is notice. Before you put a property to auction, now the Innova is a property here. Should not the borrower be notified of such auction?
It's been
ಇದು
notified.
ನೋಟಿಸ್ ನೀವು NPA ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಾ, no problem. This is not notice that is necessary in law. Beyond this, I can't tell you.
no.
This is
before-
not then you make your submission, I will consider it.
My lords, since from NPA only, we are supposed to intimate to the borrower, this is how. And before getting into NPA, 1 month skip adagle, we used to say that it is not a demand notice. The word itself will say the demand. We will not demand anything. One month ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ you have a risk. In another 2 months ಅಲ್ಲಿ it will skip into NPA and we have to proceed along with the law. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ. And when the third notice will be reached to him, continuously 3 months ಆದಾಗ NPA ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. After that, we will send demand notice. We are not requesting anything you. As we have earlier sent that, earlier we have sent so many notices regarding the request. ನೀವು regularize ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ. Now we are demanding you through the statutory notice only. My lords. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಯುಟರಿ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ನ ಅಂಡರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 32 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಸ್ ಪರ್ ದಿ SOP ಆಫ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್. ನಾನು SOP ನೀನು ಕೋರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ along with a memo.
ಹ್ಮ್.
Guidelines. This is the SOP, my lords. I'm serving copy to this, madam.
Madam.
But I'm not being served a copy of any of the memos, my lord.
No, I'll give you right now itself because I got
Bank
two
has
copies.
disowned you. Yes. Now vehicle is in your possession?
Yes, my lord, it's under my possession.
Yes.
My lords, in SOP, page number 3, my lords,
Hmm,
I violated over there.
hmm,
In the page, in bottom of the said page number.
hmm.
The bank will hand over the possession of the asset to the borrower
Hmm.
anytime after repossession, but before concluding the sale transaction, provided the bank dues are cleared in full or a compromise settlement has been reached between the borrower and the bank.
Hmm.
My lords, even though sale has taken place, as this court has confused, sale has been taken.
Confused?
Yes, my lords,
Ah.
because the earlier submission, that's all. 18th 11 ಅಲ್ಲಿ sale taken ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. It was on
18th sale
25th.
ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
28th ಆಗಿರೋದು.
28th, it has been, sale has taken place, not the property sold. See, even after
Sale
that,
has taken place, whatever, on 28th.
yes, my lord, sale has taken place.
Hmm.
And after that, as per the SOP, and I'm producing sale certificate before this honorable court
Hmm.
along with a memo.
Another memo? Hmm.
Sale certificate, it is not there in the file.
Hmm.
By oversight, it has not been given.
Hmm.
So that will show that when the sale is confirmed.
Hmm. 11, 12, 23.
Ah.
Hmm.
28 ತಗೊಂಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆನು as per the SOP as I read now, even till ಇವತ್ ನಾಳೆ confirmation ಆಗಿದೆ, till today, he'll be having all the rights to close his account and to recover his property, whether the car or whether the mortgage, something like that. So we have confirmed the sale on 11/12/2023.
Hmm.
More than that 15 days, he has a sufficient time, another 12 days. Whatever he is doing. And
Hmm.
when you have been, what is that, you have been legally injured by the bank, what prevent you to go and approach GRT?
Hmm.
It is in 23 only, when it was in the November time only. He did not approach DRT. He wanted to drag the matter because High Court ಅಲ್ಲಿ case ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು reach ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ time ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. First of all, court ಮುಂದೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ.
ಆಯ್ತು.
This is what their conception is. DRT ನಲ್ಲಿ date will be given by default
Hmm.
and same day ಆಗುತ್ತೆ and ಅಲ್ಲಿ stay ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ. This is what the concept of the other side, like petitioners.
Hmm.
That is why it's my humble submission, my lords.
Hmm.
They have not come with clean hands before this honorable court.
All right. Yes.
Point out one thing in the SOP that they have just given. ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಪಾಯ ಮಾತ್ರ ಓದುದು
ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಸೇಲ್
ಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಅಂತ
ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ರೀಪೊಸೆಷನ್ ಒಂದು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಜಸ್ಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದು ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್ಲಿ ನಥಿಂಗ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್
ಸೇಲ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್
ಸೇಲ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ 7 days ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಪೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ರೀಪೊಸೆಷನ್ ವಿತ್ ಇನ್ 7 days ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. 15/11 ಪಂಚನಾಮ, 16/11 ನೋಟಿಸ್. ಅದನ್ನ ಡೆಲಿವರ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು 20/11. ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಸೇಲ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 7 days ಟು ಬಿ ಗಿವನ್ ಟು ದ ಬಾರೋವರ್.
My lords,
There is absolutely nothing
Wait.
stated.
ಅವ್ರು ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ.
There is absolutely nothing stated in the entire argument as to where is the compliance of their own SOP, where is the compliance of the due notice. That is my simple case when it comes to the sale of Innova.
ಎಸ್.
And one other submission, my lord, they just showed a 10/7/2023 notice ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೇಳಿದ್ವಿ, notice ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ. That stood cancelled because 10/7 is that notice. Subsequent to that annexure R5 irregularity notice ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಅವರೇ ನಮಗ್ ಬಂದು ಹೇಳೋದು. R5 is issued. 10/7 is this notice. R5 is issued to me.
2710.
2710. That is the basis for me to approach this court because I cannot go before the DRT seeking to regularize my account. Illi irregularity notice ಕೊಟ್ಟು 2710 ಗೆ 7 days ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ they come for seizure. Therefore, I requested an additional week's time to say that ಪೂರ್ತಿ amount of regularization I'm willing to pay, give me some time ಅಂತ. ಅದನ್ನ ಕೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ I cannot go before the surface court. And that irregularity notice is the last communication to me. And they have sold the vehicle.
ಎಸ್ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಪೂರ್ಣಿಮಾ.
My lord,
Lords, may I submit before this?
ಮತ್ತೇನು
Lords.
ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ?
Yes, ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಇಂಟಿಮೇಶನ್ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, these are all internal procedure of the bank. No need to send a notice regarding the reserve price fix, because that reserve
ಪ್ರೈಸ್
price,
ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು 7 days ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್
ದಟ್
ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು.
ಇಸ್ ಯುವರ್ SOP ಹೇಳಿದ್ದದು.
SOP, ಅದೇ ಆ SOP ನಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಟು ಸೆಂಡ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ತರ ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೇನು ನೆಸೆಸರಿ, ಅಂಡ್ ಏನೇನ್ ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೋ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ.
Right.
And moreover, my lords, if I come to conclusion that as this court has said, ನನಗೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅದೇನಿದೆ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಕುಡ್ ಬಿ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸಿಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್? ಅದು ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ವಿತಿನ್ 1 minute.
ನೋಡೋಣ.
Yes,
ನೀವು
no, my
ನೋಡಿ.
lords, no,
Yes.
ಆ ತರ ನಾನೇನಾದ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ರೆ, see, account is closed from the purchaser, not from the borrower.
ಪರ್ಚೇಸರ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹಿಯರ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ
ಹ್ಮ್.
ಅವ್ರು ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಏನಾದ್ರು ವೆಹಿಕಲ್, ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅವೇರ್ ದಟ್ RTO ನೆಲ್ಲ ಇಂಟಿಮೇಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಟು ಹಿಸ್ ನೇಮ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್,
Madam,
ಮೈ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಒನ್
I'll tell
ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್,
you one thing.
ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್, ಮೈ
I'll
ಲಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್.
tell you one thing. Conclusion ಇರ್ಲಿ. Don't think this court is powerless to undo everything. These are all trivial official acts which will straight away be blown by a writ order.
I do understand.
So
that, my lords.
don't harp on that.
I do understand. The thing
Yes.
is, ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ರೆ, they are not supposed to take the vehicle back,
No
because
problem.
because
That
let them pay. ಇವಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ನಾನು
what order should be passed, I will pass. ನಿಮ್ submission ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಮಾಡಿ.
Yes, ma'am, that's one I'm
ಆಯ್ತಾ
doing, my
ನೀವು?
lords. No, in one last submission.
ಹೇಳಿ.
ಸೊ ಅವ್ರೇನಾದ್ರು ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ನ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಫಾರ್ 49 lakhs ಆಡ್, ಅದನ್ನ ಅವ್ರು ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ನಾನು ಅವರಿಂದ ತಗೊಂಡು
We'll see about all that. That's a
ಹಾ.
consequential action.
because account is closed from the purchaser, not from the borrower.
We'll see,
my lord,
yes.
my lord, my submission is that, my lord, the loan was declared as an NPA on 29th June 2023, my lord, 29th May 2023. My lord, subsequent to that, there was a seizure notice, which is the impugned document, which is being challenged by the petitioner, dated 2nd June 2023.
Second
Now, my
June,
lord, 2nd June 2023, my lord.
Huh.
Which is at,
yes.
may I take a lordship to page 46, my lord? This is
Hmm.
the irregularity notice which was issued by the bank,
Hmm.
which clearly states, my lord, that an action under SURFACE can be initiated without any further notices.
Page, madam.
46, my lord. My lord, the last paragraph, my lord, in case of any of your accounts become, in case any of your accounts becomes NPA,
Yes.
regular accounts will be also treated as NPA in the
Ah,
case.
that is
funds
as
will
per
be-
the RBI guidelines.
Please, my lord.
Hmm.
So the RBI guidelines has been complied by the
Bank will
and
be
again-
compelled to initiate actions deeming fit, engaging services, so seizing, so and so, the cost of recovery made by.
Please, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, now the petitioner highlights that he has not been sufficiently intimated
Hmm.
or properly intimated before the sale, before the property was put up for sale, my lord.
Hmm.
My lord, even considering this submission of the petitioner, my lord, there was a span of 1 year between the loan being declared as NPA and the property being put up for sale, my lord.
Hmm.
My lord, almost 1 year has passed by and there has been no attempts by the petitioner to regularize the bank account
Hmm.
before the sale notice was issued, the irregularity notice was issued.
Mm.
Only when the vehicle was seized on 16 November 2023, he
Mm.
runs to the bank seeking for regularization of the account.
15 members.
My lord, keeping this in view, even there is no attempt, even not even a single attempt, my lord, not even a mail or any, nothing has been substantiated or demonstrated by the petitioner to establish the fact that he has made his attempt to regularize the account.
Hmm.
My lord, this is just a desperate attempt of the petitioner to delay the recovery, my lord. I am a bona fide purchaser for consideration.
You're an auction purchaser, you're bona fide,
Right.
yes.
I have followed the due procedure. I am a bona fide purchaser for consideration. Lord, I'm producing two citations which your lordship
Kodi.
will be aware of it, my lord. I have mentioned the relevant paragraphs in the memo as well. My lord, the PHR Invent Education.
That she has also relied on, yes.
Dwarika Prasad was the state of Uttar Pradesh. My lord, this clearly states that, my lord, sale certificate can be redeemed only when there is a fraud or collusion, my lord. Paragraph 26, page 9 of the compilation.
Yes.
In our view, the High Court ought to have taken into consideration that the confirmed auction sale could have been interfered with only when there was a fraud or collusion. The
Hmm.
present case was not a fraud or collusion. The effect of the order of the High Court would be again reopening the issues which have achieved finality. My lord, in this case, my lord, there is no fraud or collusion. That has not even been
There is no
contended.
fraud or collusion.
Yes,
that's
my lord.
all right.
Even the fact that the petitioner contends that he has not been sufficiently intimated, my lord, I cannot be made a victim to the procedural lapse by the bank. My only submission is that, my lord, let the sale certificate not be redeemed. Whatever has to be compensated to me can be directly compensated to the petitioner.
All right, yes. Anything else, sir? Heard reserved.